Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Dean of the Dead, and my little car air freshener friend, Freddy Krueger. So we're sitting in a pub at the minute in Avon Valley called The Lock Keeper. I'm just waiting on some friends. I'm going to pop inside and have a pint. And once they get here, it's about a 6-minute drive round to Avon Valley Wildlife and Adventure Park. Why are we going there? Because they are running Fear Summer Frights. So Avon Valley, every Halloween, run Fear at Avon Valley. I've never been to Fear at Avon Valley before. It's been one of those screen parks that I've wanted to go for a long time. Everybody absolutely raves about it. So they've picked 3 mazes from their selection of mazes, and I think they've kind of reimagined them ever so slightly. And I think it's something like the New World Order or something like that. It's like a trilogy. So you've got one called Times 4, one called Vita Nova, and one called The Core. It's a 40-minute experience from when you go in. I've never done it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to do it. We're going to pop in here and have a pint. Going to wait for some friends. Then when they get here, we're going to head over to Avon Valley, park up, soak up the atmosphere, and then go and get spooky. So it's going to be great fun. All right, guys. See you in a bit. Just act natural. Nothing's happening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Emma.
Isn't that the entrance?
Evening, Andre.
Oh yeah, how's it going? Surely the big sign saying entrance to the entrance? Where the exit sign is?
I don't believe it though.
It's a trap.
Oh yeah. And here we are inside. Well, we're just about to enter Fear at Avon Valley. So we just checked in at the box office over there, and apparently now we have to get in this queue here, and we have to queue up to get our wristbands. But we've got food, donuts, tent. I'm guessing that's where the bar is. Apparently there's some merch around somewhere, so we're going to go and find that. Here's Ash and Amanda just wandering off. Yeah, cool. Let's go and join the queue.
Welcome to Fear, baby. It's summertime.
Oh, I'm ready.
Look your best. Beautiful. Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing? Propping up the bar. I like your style. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
You're today, you're not my
Alright guys, so we've just been told that we're not allowed to film inside. So we're just going to get a little bit of footage from here. And maybe I'll try and sneak a few shots from her in there, but I don't really want to take the piss. I don't want to get in trouble, but we'll get a few shots from here, and we'll get obviously I'll let you guys know what it's like. All right, so that concludes our trip to Fear at Avon Valley Summer Frights. Had a great night. It was really, really good. So this is a recap. I didn't get a chance to do a recap there because I finished quite late. I've been at an event all day, and then I had to go to that event, and then I had to drive from Bristol or Avon Valley all the way back to Hertfordshire, where I live. So I needed to split as soon as the event was over, because I didn't do my run through till about 9:30, which is the last run through of the evening. So I didn't want to hang around, do a recap there. I thought I'll come home at a 3.5-hour journey, get that out of the way, and then do my recap here. So here we are. So Fear at Avon Valley Summer Frights. There will be some spoilers here. So not major spoilers, but you know, there will be some spoilers. I'm going to sort of talk through some of the mazes and what I experienced. So if you don't want to know anything about the mazes at all, then switch off here and then just don't bother listening to the rest of this. Although you must like and subscribe, of course, before you do that. But yeah, but there will be a few spoilers. So first of all, I want to say thank you to the guys at Fear at Avon Valley for inviting me along. I'd never been to Avon Valley before, never been to Fear at Avon Valley before. I did work with them last year with some hot sauces that we supplied for the merch, but I didn't actually get a chance to come along and visit the park and do everything in the park. So Summer Frights was a kind of a good little introduction. It wasn't the full set of mazes. It's the New World Order trilogy, which consisted of mazes ×4 or X4. I don't know how they say that. X4 ×4, the Core and Vita Nova. So these are mazes that are permanently at Fear at Avon Valley. They kind of make up some sort of trilogy, the New World Order trilogy, they call it. And then they put, from what I gathered, they put a spin on one of the mazes, which is the first one that you go in, which is ×4 Blackout. But come to that in a minute. So yeah, arrived at Avon Valley and parked up, met some friends, went inside. As you could see, there was some merchandise, there was a beer tent, there was toilet facilities, there was food on offer, so that was really cool. Went through the booth, checked in, got in line, got our ticket, and then so you've seen all that already. And then from beyond that point, we weren't allowed to film anything else once we actually went into the grounds where the mazes were set. So at that point, we got taken from the queue in our group. There's a group of 6 of us. We had our briefing from one of the actors. They were all in character. And then from there, we were led to our first maze, which was ×4 Blackout, or X4 Blackout. I'm not too sure how they say it. I want to say X4 Blackout. That sounds cooler. So normally X4 is a maze that's there. I think they put a bit of a different twist on it by shutting off all the lights. And they handed you, when you were being checked in, they handed you a glow stick. There was 6 of us. I think 3 of us had glow sticks. I didn't, but 3 of the others had glow sticks. And basically, once we were taken inside the maze, we had to navigate our way through in complete darkness, using just the glow stick to guide our way. Lots of different actors along the way, popping out here, there, lots of different scare actors sort of jumping out on us. Obviously you couldn't see shit in there. It was pitch black. X4 Blackout. So yeah, it was pitch black, but yeah, really cool. It seemed to go on for ages as well, which was good. Lots of twists and turns, and then we sort of come out the other end. Yeah, nothing theming wise that I could see, because obviously I couldn't see anything. So, you know, it was pitch black. Lots of actors, seemed to go on for a long time. Glow stick, that's pretty much it, really. I couldn't see anything else. It was blacked out. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I do like mazes like that. I like pitch black mazes, you know, that sort of plays on that fear of the dark fear. Yeah, that was really cool. That was a really good introduction. So we came out of there and we were sort of cattled through to the next maze, which was called the Core. Now, I believe the Core is also another maze that is at Fear at Avon Valley during their Halloween season during October. This one was really interesting. I've never done a maze like this before. It was really good. So in your group, you go into like a little sort of holding pen where they've got a lot of seats, benches for you to sit down, and basically they give you a set of waders and a bag. So you take your shoes off, you put your shoes in a bag, which you put over your back, and you put on a set of waders. So they ask for your shoe size, they give you a set of waders, big welly boots, and then you slip those on, and when it's your turn, then off you go. So I thought, okay, this is interesting. I don't know what's going on here. I've never done anything like this before. So yeah, so basically, you enter the maze, the Core, and it was basically lots of, almost like you were in the sewers. It was like a sort of sewer system, like a creepy, it was almost like being in the creepy sewers. And the waders there's lots of water everywhere. So a little bit, I kept saying when it was in there, it really reminds me of a Resident Evil game. So basically, yeah, there's lots of points in the maze where you sort of go down a few steps, nothing too steep, and then you're wading through water. It was crackers. I've never done anything like that before. It was really unique, really different, and I really enjoyed it. And then obviously throughout your journey through the maze, lots of different actors are appearing from, you know, very behind bars, and some of them are in the water, not submerged in the water, but, you know, they're hiding, they're sort of in the water with you. They were kicking us with water, splashing us with water. Yeah, it was really good. It was, I think the only thing I think would have made it scarier is if it was a lot darker, because it was quite light in there. But I completely understand why they have to do that, because health and safety, you know, if it was dark, if it was really dark and you're wading through water and you tripped up, you know, that could be pretty serious. So I get why it has to be a bit lighter, but if it was darker, That would have been really cool. I think they could have perhaps used some like smoke and fog machines so it all kind of settled on top of the water. I think that would look really cool. Maybe that's something they do in Halloween. I don't know. Over the Halloween season. I don't know. But if they don't, I think that would be a really cool addition, perhaps, if they kind of use a fog machine to really fog it out a little bit. So, you know, it's not essentially, you know, dark. You can still see where you're going, but you've just got lots of fog kind of resting on top of the water, lots of mist. I think that would be a really cool effect. A lot of the same as you're kind of walking around, you know, same sort of, you know, trail. You're sort of in the water, out the water, in the water, out the water. Different actors appearing from different... So, and that was kind of it. But it was really good. It was really unique. I've never done anything like that before. So I really enjoyed the core. So 2 really cool mazes. So then you kind of come out of that one. We went and sat on the side and just had a sort of a quick break, took a breather, had a bit of a sort of, you know, just to kind of, everyone sort of gathered together and just, you know, took 10 minutes. It was quite hot. It was very, very humid. So everybody was just sort of, you know, taking a breather for 5 minutes. And then the actors came over, the Roman actors came over and once again kind of separated us into our groups and then got ready to, gave us another briefing, asked us if we'd taken our pill or our Vita Nova tablet or whatever it was. And then in our groups, we got taken into the final maze, which was Vita Nova. I'd heard a lot about this maze. Apparently, it's a maze that you go through on your own. You get separated from your group and you're in it for the most part alone. This is what I was told before I'd been in there. And it's sort of, there's various different rooms that play on your senses, play on various different senses, and it's supposed to spin you out and make you feel like, what the fuck is going on? So they led us in. As soon as we got in there, they told our groups to line up facing the wall. On either side, there was these kind of random flashing lights that were going around. So basically all the mazes are built up in containers. So it's really creative. So you've got all the lights are kind of sort of flashing around the containers. So that was kind of a bit trippy. And then all the actors, so you're all lined up against the wall, and then one by one, they come and pick you and send you off through various different entrances. So my personal experience, I got asked to go to the bottom of some steps. So I kind of walked through these flaps, walked through, and then when it was my time, the actor told me to come up the stairs and took me into like a little holding booth, like a little holding pen. Shut the door behind me, so I was just literally just stuck inside this tiny little black box room. And then another actor on the other side opened it up, let me out, and then basically pointed me in a direction, said, off you go. And then it was literally a series of just kind of different rooms, different effects. So there was one... there was a mirror maze, so you have to kind of weave your way through a mirror maze. There was an actor in there. There was I think they called it shock therapy. So, you know, did what it said on the tin. The walls were, you had electrified walls, so you got a shock if you put your hand on a wall. I was very smart. I kind of knew what it was going to be. So I kind of just did this and walked through and I didn't get any shocks. So yeah, I kind of avoided that one. I'm not a fan of electric shocks. There was a room where there was like a sort of little kind of narrow path, like a narrow little bridge. You walk across it. There was these spinny things on the wall. There's lots of smoke. There was another crawl space where you kind of have to slide down at the end. And then there was a room at the very end where it was just full of smoke. You couldn't see anything at all. A lot of really loud audio going on. Loads of smoke. Couldn't see anything, so you had to basically sort of navigate, try and find your way out. And that was the last room. So once you got out of there, you were out. So I did bump into a few people along the way, even though it was on your own maze. You bump into a lot of people. I bumped into a lot of people throughout the whole maze, bumped into friends, but then we all got separated again. But then you'll sort of weave your way around the corner. You'll have people coming up behind you if you're moving too slow, or if you're going quickly, you'll bump into people in front of you. So yes, it is an alone maze, but no, you are not alone throughout the entire maze. I wouldn't call it scary per se, but I would say it's very trippy. It's a bit, there's a lot going on. It's quite overwhelming. Lots of smoke, loads of flashing lights, mirrors. You know, if you like that kind of thing and you're cool with that kind of thing, you'll dig it. If you don't like going, you know, on your own, then obviously it's not for you. But I'm not a big fan of going through things on my own, but I was fine. I was fine with it. It was enjoyable. It was cool. There was a woman that I didn't know. She was from a part of another group, and she was having a bit of a freak out. And at the end, she found me, and she was like, realised I wasn't an actor, and she grabbed onto me. She's like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know where I'm going. I'm terrified." do you mind if I hang on to you and like we'll go through this together? I was like, no, of course, I don't mind. So we went through that together. And then we bumped into some more friends, and we had to kind of. So it was in the last room with the smoke. We couldn't find our way out. We bumped into another friend of ours who was there, and we basically were all kind of doing it together. And then we found our way out. And when we got out, she was like, "Thank you so much." I think she was absolutely shitting herself. So whoever you are, if you do end up watching this, you're very welcome. You kept me company too, because I too was shitting myself. But yeah, that was it. And then we were out, and that was the last of the trilogy of the mazes. So yeah, I had a really, really good time. I loved it. I'm so happy that I went. It was really good to see friends, catch up with friends. It was really good to finally experience Fear at Avon Valley in a short form. You know, we're going to be going back for Halloween. We're going to be doing it at Halloween, but I think they've got like another 3 mazes, maybe 4, a fun fair. They've got all sorts of things going on. It's a completely different experience at Halloween. But this was like a very kind of, I think it was an experiment for them to see how well it went down in the summer. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But I wish more parks would do the same. I know some events are pop up and they don't have the use of the space during the summer, but some have got their land all year round and they have their mazes set up all year round. I am all for more parks doing that. Summer Frights, why the hell not? I mean, it's great. You know, why it doesn't have to just be at Halloween. It'd be great to have them in the summer too. I'd happily have them all year round, but hey, you know, that's what makes October so special, because we look forward to it every year. But Summer Frights, hell yeah, I'm all for that. So anyway, guys, that is the end of the Fear at Avon Valley Summer Frights vlog. If they do it again next year, definitely go along, check it out, support the event if you're local, or even if you're not local. I mean, I live in London or Hertfordshire, and I travelled down to do that. And I kind of was in the area-ish, but I wanted to stick around. I wanted to do it. I wanted to go and check it out, and I had a great time. So would I do it again? Yes, I would, absolutely. So yeah, anyway, this is Dean of the Dead TV. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Tons more content coming your way. Halloween, we are doing the Scream Park, Dean of the Dead Scream Park Awards. I've got a lot of different ideas for that. It's all going to be, I'm not even going to say, wait and see. It's going to be great. But yeah, the Dean of the Dead Scream Park Awards. So I'm going to be doing loads of Scream Parks all throughout the end of September, October, and the beginning of November. We're going to try and get all of them in if I can, or as many as I possibly can. And then we're going to be doing a Dean of the Dead Scream Park Awards. I'm also going to be vlogging every single park that we do. So if you follow the channel, come October, almost every day there's going to be a new vlog going up of a different Scream Park throughout the whole run of October. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. All right, guys, once again, please like and subscribe. It's Dean of the Dead TV. Peace out. See you on the next one. Thank you.